Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we are drinking Filou from the Kasteel Brouwerij Vanhonsebrouck out of Izegem, Belgium. Thank you for joining us. Filou.
Filou, Filou, tu joues avec le feu avec nous. Filou, Filou, tu fais le beau, tu fais le fou.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. Back to do that once again. Thanks for checking out this video. I'm excited about this one. There's Jay. There's Andy in the attic. I'm Ben. What are we drinking?
Filou
Filou.
Belgian Tripel Blonde.
How did we come by this one?
I got it
Nice.
at Dostal.
This does not seem like something you would normally buy, Jay. That's why I was surprised.
No, I actually love the Belgian beers.
Okay.
It's just this was a unique one. Kind of that can art got me.
Yeah.
When they had it in the new selection area, and I thought, well, this would broaden our horizons because it's another Belgian and it's imported. So,
Yeah.
wow, let's see what this is all about.
I'm excited.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Have you had it yet, Jay?
I did not. I only bought 3 cans.
Okay.
One for each of us. So
Cool.
it's first time.
Gotcha.
As it states on the screen, it is a Belgian triple, a Belgian strong blonde ale. It is re-fermented in the bottle. It is 8.5% or can. 8.5%, 35 IBUs. It's brewed with Belgian and Czech aromatic hops. Uses Pilsner and Munich malts, and those hops are Kent Golding, Saphir, and Saaz hops. Tastes of mild fruitiness and subtle hop bitterness. Bred with the Belgian, I think I wrote aromatic hops. I think I was dozing off last night when I did it, but it has notes of lemon, pear, banana flower, and flowers. Banana flowers.
Ooh,
Banana and flowers. This beer was released around 2014. And the name, Filou, is French for rascal. So the can art is to express the beer's playful rascal character and to help it stand out as an approachable Belgian strong blonde in a crowded market. And they said it's to the can art is also to make it feel friendly and non-intimidating. When I read that, I was like, well, the kid is simply aiming a slingshot at you.
Yeah.
You know, approachable.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, stay back. But
it has this wonderful wheat and hops out to the side of it,
Yeah.
you know?
they did, but to make it stand out, I can agree, because I read something where it was like a lot of the Belgian strongs, the triples and quads, things like that, they've got a very classic look to them. They might have some older classical art, you know, looking person, or a landscape or countryside or an old building, you know, maybe the old brewery or wherever it comes from, an abbey. This,
Yeah.
it's a little
St.
different,
Bernardus
a
is
little more
one
modern,
that you think of, you know,
Yeah.
something like that.
a little more modern with the kid and his beret.
Yeah, but I mean, that also can be somewhat misleading. Like, you could, if you're really looking for a Belgian, you know, maybe you skip over this because of the label.
Maybe
It doesn't have the monk on it or the abbey.
Jay was feeling a little frisky and rascally when he picked this one up.
That fits Jay. So
Yeah.
the Kasteel Brouwerij Vanhonsebrouck, which I'm botching that because whether it's Dutch or not even Dutch, French, and that's not me. It's a family-run brewery, and it was founded as a farmstead operation. It's farm, dairy, brewery, and distillery. Originally founded in a town called, I don't know if it's Werken or Verken, in 1850. The founder was born in 1811. So at first I saw this when it was founded in 1811. Then I was like, no, the founder was born in 1811, and the farmstead was in 1850. It was when it started. The brewery got relocated to Ingelmunster in 1900, and it was renamed St. Joseph. In 1956, it was renamed to Vanhonsebrouck. 1986, family buys the castle in Ingelmunster, and that's where we get Kasteel Brouwerij Vanhonsebrouck, Kasteel being the castle. But then they left Ingelmunster where the castle was, and in 2016 relocated to their current location of Izegem. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it, Izegem.
All places I've never heard of.
They kept the Kasteel in the name.
But they no longer have a castle? Is that what we're thinking?
They might still own the castle, but they just relocated the brewery. I don't know.
Be nice to have a castle.
Mm-hmm. What upkeep?
That's true.
It does not look like a castle on Apple Maps.
The current address?
Yes.
Which one? We both asked a question, and your answer was yes.
Izegem or Ingelmunster?
That's a good question. Let's see.
Because the current location is in Izegem, where there is not a castle. The prior location is where they had the castle.
Yeah, Izegem.
Yeah, so the castle's in Ingelmunster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's
now we're all ready to go to Belgium.
Yeah.
It's not far from the France-Belgium border.
Okay.
So you could see why it would have that influence.
You could probably cross the border with a slingshot.
All right. Thanks for that, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, you want to go first? I know you provided it, and it's just kind of rude of me to ask. But
no, I'm happy.
He's going to do it anyway because he's Rudy Ben.
The notes that Andy mentioned, I tried to pay close attention to. I forgot them all, but I can definitely pick up a little on the banana. Maybe a little pear. I don't pick up on flour in any form or fashion really with this. Maybe it's on the very back side. I know you said bread. It's got a little maltiness, but I don't pick up bread or biscuit to that extent where it's that. It just reminds me of a solid kind of Belgian triple, if you will, from that area. Just in the same ABV that we would think of for this, and a good overall drinking beer. I think I'm going to rate this as a 7.5. I like it. And glad we got to try it.
All right, I'll go next. I think that definitely the first taste I took, it definitely tastes Belgian to me, compared to the other Belgian beers that you have. I don't think you'd have any problem picking this out as a Belgian if somebody handed it to you and you didn't know what it was. I too get a little bit of the banana as well, and that's probably mostly what I would get. I get a little bit of bready too, but that's about it out of this one. It seems, I don't know. I feel like it's easy to drink. Like I feel like I've been over here sipping on it, and it's it's halfway gone, and I'm having to slow myself down. So I think for one with such high ABV, it is real easy to drink. So I think it's really good. This would be something again that if I could get, I would definitely buy about every second or third trip to the local store to throw in the fridge to have, on a random Tuesday, because I think it's really good. I'm going to give it an 8. I think it's tasty. So good beer. Andy,
I agree. Easy drinking doesn't feel like 8.5. So it's at 8.5 down. It's characteristically Belgium. However, it reminds me of a strong Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
Like because of that banana. But then you don't get too much more spice or clove like you might get in the Hefeweizen. And I get a little of the bread. So it's bready and banana, but not banana bread. We'll say that. Nothing
Such a good
banana
beer.
bread. It's bready and banana.
We need to review that one again, I think.
Can't tell if there's any lemon in it, but it's definitely. I agree. I would have it again. I like it. Like that's 8.5 and easy to drink, and it from Belgium. It's a little rascal. I will give it 2 and 8.0.
You're just going to flat out ignore when I said we should review banana bread again, didn't you?
Yep.
You're just going to ignore me.
I'm still not hearing you. Something's not coming through on this. I see your mouth moving. Jay, I can hear just fine.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're not going to review the spicy pickle monster either. So
that will be a 7.8 for the Filou Belgian Tripel out of someplace in Belgium. Definitely one I think we all have enjoyed. And if you like a Belgian beer, this is one that you should pick up if you find. If you've had it, let us know what you think down in the comments, or hop on into our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. It is a chat room. We chat periodically. We're there. Other people are there. It's a happening good time. So come join us. We got other links down below for Hopped Up Beer Review merch, Hopped Up Beer Review Patreon, Hopped Up Beer Review, other stuff. I don't even know anymore. And be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell if you've made it this far. We would definitely appreciate that, and that would help us out with the YouTubes. With that, for Andy in the attic and Jay, I'm Ben. Jay, you little rascal, I appreciate you grabbing this one. Cheers, mates.
I love the simplistic can art. I mean, that's that you grab that.
Speaks to you.
Yeah. Cheers, mates.